台北艺术节就是邀请小事制作跟 Jecko Siompo 老师的 Animal Pop 合作，其实是来自于2个都所谓的街头精神，就是舞蹈从街头发生。那在像 Jecko 老师的背景，他是从小在丛林里面长大，然后他到城市习舞，然后当他可能反思了这一路的习舞的状况，所以他就可能有想念，不管是以前在家乡看山看海的状况啊，然后可能会怀念起对于人生活在大自然里的这个想象，所以他产生了他对不管是动物，他觉得动物的本能，或者是说像人类在城市里生存的时候，是不是还是有动物的原本的知觉跟兽性？那他基本上在他这过去20年来，就把 Animal Pop 成为一种舞蹈系统。那在小事制作的话，是因为我们在约莫3年前的时候，在街头成立了一个所谓的共学，街头共学。那基本上就是希望可以让更多人靠近舞蹈。
We have a different background. Like I come to you, we have different background, but nothing compare about the culture. Just come and do it. Because why we do it? Because of dancing. That's why I like dancing, because dancing, no talk. Just coming and do it, and we found something. And then we're thinking in the future. Woo! I'm dancing because the culture first. I'm dancing from 5 years old. We're dancing like a hunting. It's like a culture, like a ceremony of the culture and a tribe. And then grow up, it's still like my hobby. And then first time I see the television. Wow, I see the people dancing inside the television. And where is that? I asked my father, I said, no, not here in the city. So I moved to the city. Wow, they're dancing like crazy. And then I learn and go to the Jakarta just for the art. I learned dancing. And I back to my home in the tribe. And I saw my parents, hey, my dancing in the city like this. And my parents say, are you crazy? What you doing here? So no, dancing like this. And my father said, no, dancing like woo, woo, woo. Oh, really? So that's why in between, why I keep going to dancing.
How long? Maybe I'm 10 years with Animal Pop. I'm learning with Jecko Siompo 10 years. And then why? Because I like the style. For me, Jecko Siompo is a good teacher because he learned from the basic until when you're good for dancer. I mean, until you're good dancer. So for me, Jecko humble, religious, and then he like my brother, my father. He is a legend for me, you know. So yeah, I'm so happy join with Animal Pop with him, and then when he tour, he take me, yes, going with him. So yeah, I'm so happy. And then thank you, Jecko Siompo.
No. Work hard. Thank you.
I joined with Jecko in Animal Pop since I was 12 years old. He is a tough teacher. Not just for dance, but for my life, because sometimes I like naughty boy, you know, not naughty boy, but stubborn boy. He is tough teacher. He teach me how to be a good person, how to be a good dancer. Just he's my he's like his godfather. He's godfather for me. And he's my teacher too. He's my teacher. My God teacher, and student. I still learn.
您好，欢迎莅临我们的立德路2号。How are you？ 我们今天邀请到我们的小事制作 La Petite Show Production 的杨乃璇，以及我们的 Jecko Siompo。然后欢迎你好 ，Welcome。
大家好。
大家好，好可爱哦。今天我们要来 聊聊两位这次在台北艺术节的这次的第一次共制。Today we're going to ask you about the first cooperation with the La Petite Sio production. So how's that happen and who put you together?
I'm first, in my field, I think I'm very lucky to meeting her. And then it's like a dream come true.
Wow.
And then now here, and what his background, I'm background is about how to meeting and how to not mix but how to
Remix.
yeah, something like that. How to build something.
Built, right.
So this is very totally like a goal for me. Yeah, amazing for me.
Can you also like introduce yourself to our audience around the whole world, like where you come
I
from?
talk to you, talk to.
Oh, just talk to me. It's
Okay.
fine.
Sorry. So my name is Jecko Siompo. I'm from Indonesia. I'm from east of Indonesia. We call Papua.
How far away from Jakarta?
Jakarta to Papua is like Jakarta to Taipei.
Oh.
It's 5 hours.
Wow.
That's
It's so
really
far,
far.
yeah. So far.
Wow.
And then I studied in Jakarta Institute for the Art. So I built my own dance until now. And now I'm here again.
So you were in Taiwan before, right?
Yeah, I was with the Lin Wangming. He was
Mr. Lin.
invite us from the Jakarta Institute for the Art performance in the Guangzhou Art Festival. It was 1997. I also think about Taiwan, Taipei, or other city of Taiwan, and then, yeah, it's just a very news come to me in Jakarta. Say, hey, Jecko, maybe you can work in the future to come back to Taipei or Taiwan. I was jumping. Woo!
You was jumping, huh?
Yeah, and then I met her. So she saved my life.
Cool. So where, like, how's your background? Like, where do you live? Where's your?
No, I live in the Bronx place.
Oh.
So I also like a poor people.
Ah, I see.
So I just I living around the poor people also because every day we just only dancing and dancing.
Yeah. 然后关于乃璇，就是你的小事制作啊，还有你的 Monday School 就周一学校，其实在台湾就是不同的各温层的，然后不同领域的人们都已经在您跟团队的就是陪伴之下，他们开启了身体很多很有趣的身体语言，然后开始更勇敢的来去用身体来说话。
是。
那可否跟我们分享来介绍一下周一学校？
其实它的起源就是非常简单，就是那个时候我们没有足够的经费去租借场地。那因为我有蛮多的朋友是跳街舞的，那基本上一支音箱，然后到任何地方他们好像都可以练习。那个时候可能就是在团刚成立的时候，那对我们来说，它其实也是一个新的挑战，因为以我们平常在学校念书的这个状况，它的设备很好，离开这个环境。到了一个这样的地方，是不是如果我们喜欢跳舞的话，它是不是还可以继续下去？那其实它的起因就是这样子。那后来可能就是我们就是透过那个社群媒体，然后就 po 说可能我们在练习，然后上暖身课。那开始有人就来问说，这个是一个什么样的课程？然后我们就想说，好，那就欢迎大家都来。所以一开始其实是10个人的一个 performance， 后来变成也来了30个人加入我们的暖身课。那这件事情结束的时候，就开始有人好奇说，那个周一的学校怎么没有了？因为我们都是礼拜一练习这样。后来我们才再去思考说，第一个事情是说，像这个我们把它称之为共学，就是街头共学。那街头共学的意义，它不是在于只是学所谓的 hip hop dance， 就是它对我们来说，它其实就是第一个它没有镜子。所以我们不需要去评价自己的身体好不好看。我觉得它好像是一个蛮重要，就是我们为什么不敢跳舞的原因，很大的原因。那第二个是在这个街头的感觉，你可能会觉得，就其实是人人都可以参与，然后人人都看得见，所以它就变成我们5个人第一次就是一人丢个5000块，然后买了一个音响，然后。当然就是邀请了老师，就觉得要给所谓的就是合理的应该说也没有到合理，就是给一个授课的费用。但其实，在邀请的这个人选，我们都有做过一些评估，譬如说是很多独立艺术家，或是导演，或是台湾很努力的编舞家。我们希望透过这种方式，就是说，可能在你的人生的第一堂课，人生的第一个舞蹈老师很重要嘛。然后，所以你就觉得说，其实大部分人其实不太知道。到底有什么管道可以去学舞蹈？那我觉得在这个地方，基本上就是你可以从不同的老师里找到属于你适合的、可以接受的方式。但第二个，其实我觉得最重要还是离开 所谓的手机，然后真的跟人交流，然后他就是一直持续到今年会是第4年做这件事情，然后就是在上次那个 Jecko 老师来教 Animal Pop， 可是后来下大雨就停课一次嘛。
Sorry.
对。
And also for Jacob, like, how did you discover yourself? How did you discover the movement through your body and about dance? Like, if you're from your hometown, your poor place, but how's that movement move your heart and to make you that you want to move your body and dance?
Actually, because of our tradition, like a folklore, like a culture in the Papua, like from 5 years old, we already like ceremony. So we dancing like a youth, dancing like like for the king, and also we dancing for hunting, for fishing. So we have okay, for example, we wanna hunting. Maybe something, how to say, maybe crocodile. So we must dancing like a crocodile. Or we're gonna fishing. Sometimes we dancing not look like, but maybe the spirit of the fish. So and then we take it, something like that. And then it's like a daily life. So after like a high school, so I see some maybe there is school of dance or something, and then but not in Papua. So I must move to this capital city of Indonesia. I moved to Jakarta. There is Jakarta Institute for the Art. So I taking I learn and study in Jakarta Institute for the Art, and that's why I know about dancing. And then when I know I know now about dancing, so it's like remain me. So dance is like a picture life. Dancing is like a mapping world, something like that. Yeah, you told me also. So that's why I just think back, like old-fashioned everything, and then try to combine with the other technique of dance. So I see the world like, oh, this is ballet, this is traditional dance, this is modern dance. Michael Jackson. This is a hip hop, this is tango and salsa. So I learned a lot, but not professional. But I did it like I just come inside to see the technique.
First interviewing that Naishan was talking about the Monday School and La Petite Show production is it's like a bridge, like to create a bridge between the human, the society, and artists. So and right now this year in 2019, the Taipei Art Festival building a bridge for both of you guys. That's why you guys are sitting here together as our guests. Yes. So what is about the production that you guys going to show us for all the audience in Taipei?
For me, for my own opinion, my own history, because for me, Asian was one, and after the earthquake, big flood, and then now we are separate. So now you are yellow, I'm brown, and other dark, something like that. So this is also like imagine kidding for some spirit for the build the story of the performance.
So what's the similarity part of the dancers from your team and with her team?
I think not different, but only about the basic training. Yeah, I think all dancers is all the same. Just only the basic training and basic knowledge. I think,
Do you have any difficulty to rehearse with Taiwanese dancer?
Difficult what?
Difficulty, like do you have any problem? You have any trouble rehearsing with the Taiwanese dancer?
I think there is no problem.
No problem. Yeah.
Because in the dance way, for me, there is a problem means no problem. You like for example, problem means no problem for my dancing. So when I get the problem, oh no, this is not problem. So how can we create the problem?
Create a problem.
Yes.
Cool.
This is my dance wise. So if I say I find the problem is the ideas. So we don't have to move out from the problem. Just eat the problem. So if you say you have problem, no. So we create something.
Create
like
problems.
You got it. No, you got it, right?
Create problem and fix a problem. I mean, that's all about the creativity, no? If there's nothing to fix the problem, then what is the creativity for, right?
Yeah.
我们这次的舞作名称叫做五趴五趴五趴，那英文是 Before, Step and After。那它其实要讲的事情非常非常简单，就是说人聚在一起，它有一个能量，它有感觉、有感受。那这些很多的都是刺激我们感官的一种元素。 趴这个字其实它就是取做 party 的这个简写，那其实就是希望说在群体都有一个这样的能量跟共舞的时刻，是不是也可以让周边的民众一起加入这件事情？所以就取了一个浅显易懂的名字，叫5趴5趴5趴。
I'm lucky because why I learn ballet, I learn kind of like hip hop, I learn modern dance, I learn traditional dance, I learn some tribe, some culture outside from Indonesia. That's why I try to make my own style. So I get spirit from the animal spirit also, and I put together and I call animal pop. So animals like a spirit of the culture, and pop means modern things. Pop means outside for me. Animal means inside me.
这一次主要是跟 Jecko 老师进行1个月的密集工作，然后跟以往在跟台湾其他艺术家或者是国外来台湾的艺术家工作比较不一样，因为他是从 animal pop 开始寻找身体，所以很多是从动物的声音去寻找每个舞者身体自己可能发展出的动物。然后这一次我的角色比较像是鸡或是鹤。
我从我家的狗身上学到了一个它会移动的方向，跟它为什么身体会移动，跟它头摆上的方向，它都是有一个情绪在的。所以我从这个里面去抓到一些新的逻辑，然后在这个Jecko老师的编舞过程中做出来。
I like the style, I like the sport, but first I like the imagination for my heart. Like try to calm down, try to humble. So I really love dancing.
Okay, first I like art, any kind of art, music, even digital art. I am a graphic designer too. But in dancing, it's just not about art, but it's just feeling, about feeling. When you're dancing, you need feeling too. Not just movement, not just power, but just with feeling.
I have experience making creations other countries like in Netherlands, Germany, Swiss, Japan, Australia, for example, and New Caledonia also. So in Taiwanese, it's I think very different, a little bit different. So here, we need more relaxed to do that. For me, it's good for experience because I find different style. So, but the people is good. The people are very good expression. So you must see every culture is different. Just dancing for make me can see each other, can talk and sharing the culture. Just about that. No dancing, I cannot know you, know everybody because of dance and just culture.
day she fell in her arms. time can make it. The wind that blows away the leaves. For everything that life was worth, the fallen snow, the virgin earth. Yeah, I can see you standing in it. I can see you standing in it.
有的时候我们做动作做到尽头的时候，我们会想要说用肌肉把它回弹，尽量不要。所以说我们每次到一个方向的尽头的时候，用另外一个关节的圆去画开来。
我会希望你们可以开始2个人，然后可以有一个人是 leader， 或是交换是领导者，对方可以模仿对方的动作，但是我们不用先讲好，不用语言，就是用感觉。
去分开来使用你手掌的关节，左手或右手。
我需要你们做的一件事情是，直接到100。
诚如刚刚 Jacob 所说的，这个日常好像很重要，它就跟周一学校变成是一个 生活中的一部分。然后在 Monday School 最近这几年，你们这样子4年多下来，大概有多少学员？
第1年的就是一个草创的时候，每一次上课大概是30人，后来第2年大概是50，第3年就成长到都是比较一个 average， 就是很平均值。第3年大概是80，然后现在大概是100到120。那它的高峰时就是最高峰的一次，其实是那个我们邀请。 就是旅德的那个 Pinot 报数团的那个天才薇，然后来上课。那次是360个人哦，还有一次也是那个谢谢孟科，韦礼勋、孟科跟大牛，然后那一次韦礼勋也是接近大概360到400之间，就是挤爆了那个桥下的那个状况。然后那个其实真的是一个你真的会觉得蛮有趣的，就是说这些人平常到底都在哪里？ 然后怎么样经过，不管是口耳相传或是媒体，怎么样会让这些人主动到这个地方？其实那个真的蛮感人的。有时候好像不是只是看他们跳舞，就是说到底那个自发性，我觉得那个是最让人感到很感动的事情啊，自发性。可是我觉得另外一方面，我自己的感觉啊，不知道义军是不是这个感觉，就是。 30岁到40岁的我们这一代，就是从有手机还是那种
还在以前掀盖式的，
没有办法用，
我还看过那个黑金刚，
对，还没有办法用 Google Map 的时代
，BB 扣，
对，然后就是还在这个时期的我们，就是有尝过，我们真的需要看演出，我们必须要进到剧院里。
对，而且以前我要跑到高雄啊，跑到台中，坐电车一节一节扣过去都愿意跑。
然后就是你真的要得到一件事情，你必须身体力行。那我觉得在这个过程里，其实我觉得对我们来说这一辈其实是 很有收获的，但是当然它的另外一方面的困难就是说，手机开始普遍了之后，资讯太发达了，那你就其实只要在手机上看1分钟的 trailer， 你觉得不好看，你可能
就下一个，
可是或者是很好看的，你可能一看也是看完了。所以我觉得其实表演艺术这个产业是一个很细致手工做的产业。那 我们到底第一个是要怎么样与时俱进吗？那还有一个是我们如何保有我们原来的价值。所以我那时候其实有一个很深的感触是，除了我做艺术创作之外，我们是不是要肩负起打开更多观众靠近艺术的一个桥梁？但是这个桥梁又有分很多种，就譬如说，可能像现在开始也会有乐龄啊、幼儿啊。 不同的这个族群，可是我觉得他其实在每一个地方都有他的专业。那也许我们最终其实还是希望，到底用这个 bridge 可能是好几个不同的 bridge 才会延伸到将来大家买票进到剧院，或是他们可以很appreciate 就是所谓的 high art 或是什么。所以对我来说，就是我们的虽然团很小，可是也会觉得这个好像是一个蛮重要的责任，因为以前有被给予过，就是老师有给予过我们知识、尝试或是帮助，所以我觉得也许我会有一种使命吧，就会觉得说我是不是有机会可以也给我的晚辈，我觉得这个好像是蛮，就是有这个团队或是有周瑜学校，它就其实就是2条路很认真的在做，第一个就是譬如舞蹈教育，或是应该是说舞蹈创作，这是我们最想做的。可是舞蹈教育就是其实也是会进行到所谓的社会沟通，我认为这是一个艺术家或是一个艺术团队他必须要有的一个责任。所以我觉得他才会以小事制作跟周瑜学校2条路一起并进。
So Jecko, you must know that Nai Xuan, she started from the Monday school and she started la petite show la production. So, like this is like how she started to inspire and get more connection with the people. Then what about you? Like you start from the tribal, from the villages, and you went to the big city. You were starting from the tribal, from the ritual tradition. And now you are such an international artist and you start to making more production and dancing. Like what is that magical moment?
Don't look at me. I'm not an international artist.
No, I mean maybe because of after I know about the dance scenes, for example. So then I try to make it creation. And then it was in Jakarta there is like a contemporary dance award. And then I was best of the best there. And then they sent me to America, to US.
So it's like scholarship? No.
Yes, like also
The prize?
the prize, a grant. I get the
The
grant.
grant, yeah, get
Grant.
support you to go to New York.
To US and then to Germany, to folk dance studio in Essen.
So United States was the first country that you visit out of Jakarta.
No, first it's Singapore.
Singapore.
First I was a dancer for my senior choreography. So from that, I just get an open mind about dance ways. So I just try my feeling to build the movement because in Jakarta there is a lot of like event, but more to the contemporary dance. So this is interesting. So that's why I just always build and come to the event to try my movement and explore more my movement. And then I try to go to the traditional from the East Indonesia to the West Indonesia. I put one line because every traditional dance of Indonesia, there is a similar things about the spirit of the animal. So I got the animal spirit from that. And then why? Because I learned hip hop. Yeah, it was in the Bronx, New York. It was the best dance festival in Portland, Maine. So I also learned the capoeira, everything like about the modern. And first time I know ballet.
Ballet.
Oh, like this.
So before you went to United States, you never learned like outside of like Jakarta.
We learned in Jakarta too.
Oh, okay.
But because we are like a same look the same, so I feel okay like this. But when I in US, like wow, this like in the television. So in the movie, wow, movie. They're doing they very jump very high and everything. But why I put animal? Because also they talk about animal, like a swan.
Swan Lake,
Yeah, and they talk horse. So I say, we have a spirit, but different kind. For example, this is a modern, almost go to the modern city, but they also talk about animals.
Exactly.
But when you go to the jungle, they talk about animals too. So this is why I get the spirit line between culture and the modern city.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we have in the city we have a noising, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
We see to the mountain. You go to the mountain, for example, you go to Guandu.
Yeah.
So nothing about the birds.
Noise of the nature.
Yeah, nature. So it's like the same sound but different kinds.
Yes.
So that's why a lot of distance between people in the city thinking about how can they survive their life. But people in the jungle, they just also survive about the animal around. So why I try to mix? Now in the city, they just think about how to get money. No money, you will die.
And the animal are looking for the food.
But in the jungle, you must save about around animals.
Right.
So you didn't think about the food. You just think about surrounded because sometimes they will fight.
Right.
But in the city, they don't afraid about everything, right? They just afraid about the money. So very, very funny for me.
I think also a very interesting moment about your vocabulary is about all the animalism, right? It's through our body and we talk and we through the movement. But even your movement are quite fancy, are quite fashionable, but we could still also feel that very spiritual movement. How did you keep that spirit through your artistic?
Because for me, I think we are part of the environment.
Oh, we are a part of the environment.
We are part of the nature.
Right.
So when we are close, we still keep the spirit. But if you try a little bit distant or far, and then I think you cannot get the spirit. Yeah. So you spirit because of you believe the leaves, you believe the trees around you to give you spirit every day, every time. So also you can bring that things also when you're dancing or you're creating something because the ideas also came from around. Yeah, something like that.
Would you like to bring your team and your artists to show us and demonstrate a little part of your creation?
Yeah, just some small demo.
Cool. So let's welcome your dancer. What's the name of your artist?
Pitos and Bare.
Cool. So let's...
One of the teacher, one of the students.
Pitos?
Pitos is the teacher, and the Bare is the student of the Animal Pop School.
So let's welcome Pitos and Bare.
Yes. Thank you so much. 谢谢。
谢谢。And I saw like a lot of your movement, like your strength, a lot of your joint, body, and
it was about I remaining about the first time when I was kids. I was playing with we call lau lau.
Lau
lau is the wallaby or kangaroo.
Oh, kangaroo.
Small one.
Yeah. Oh.
So this I get inspired by that. They always keep like this.
The bending arms.
So I try to describe the design and put influence by other animals like a chicken and bird. So it's like it become coming through and the shoulder and the chin. So first and then come to the legs. Maybe also horse or something.
Yeah, because we saw quite a lot of like movement on your video. Like you have a lot of like symbol like that. Yeah. So that's a quite interesting way of thinking. I mean, you create your movement through your philosophy.
Yeah, something like that.
Jecko philosophy.
Jecko philosophy. Wow, that's quite cool. 那什么是哪些 philosophy
啊？哇，现在能够好好吃饭，好好照顾身体，好好睡觉。
这很难呢。这个就跟我们刚刚讲的要回到丛林是一样的事情，就是我们必须得忙到一阵子才能够到山里面，但是我们其实山一直都在那。那其实好好吃饭、好好睡觉，其实我们本来就应该这样。This is quite similar by both of you. You both have a very similarity of philosophy of knowing art. And
Jecko's philosophy is like
higher.
Okay.
But sometimes because why? Sometimes for me dancing is save the life.
That's important.
Because you must move, and then you will choose. You're tired, you wanna sleep, and then you wanna relax.
Oh.
No move, you confusing after.
Exactly.
So when you move, maybe morning, at the day, or the night, and then you will choose your body, which one you need.
Right.
You wanna eat, or you wanna relax, or you wanna drink something. So when you dancing, it's more save your own body to see the life more clear for me.
Your dance is save the life, and her Monday school is save other people's life.
Now I'm higher than you.
I mean, it's gonna be like that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? Because you know, like her Monday school, like there's so many people they never know how to dance before. They never know how to talk through their body, but at Monday school, they can free. They can dance well, eat well, sleep well, dance well. Yeah!
But it's also my vision. Like for example, for the normal people, they don't know nothing about dancing. So I come to my animal movement. I just explain to them about, you see the animal, so can you do it like this? And they will try, and then I will describe, and then become their own dancing. So something like that for the function of the animal form.
Putar angkasa, tiba duduk 5 santai di dok 2. Dari Waena AB Kota Raja, kita baku kumpul menuju Mandala. Kalau kau Persipura tepuk tangan, baju merah hitam kebanggaan, rendah hati untuk kemenangan. Persipura Jayapura number 1. Persipura, tim kebanggaan kita semua. Persipura, Persipura, tim kebanggaan kita semua. Kalau kau Persipura, sah Persipura, semua tahu Persipura tim juara. Di mana berlaga pasti banyak suara. Persipura, Persipura, Jayapura. Hitam putih terada, kata beda. Keriting atau lurus terada, baku belah. Timur ke barat terada, kata jeda. Sampai kapanpun Persipura tetap idola. Persipura, kebanggaan kita semua. Persipura, kebanggaan kita semua.
Besides of your philosophy, I saw some of your video on your channel. Like you discover a lot of animalism, the movement, but you also create your own training system. Like how did you start to create that? Like, because I saw a lot of your video, you have the education for the kids and for the teenager, for senior, and also for the elderly people. Like, how did you start to create your own vocabulary of your animalism movement?
I think I just follow the human being structure, how to say, like, you know, when the kids, they feel like paradise. They do nothing. They just want to eat, want to sleep, want to jump, and nothing. But after that, like for example, you go to the junior high school, you already have something in your mind. And then when you grow up more and more, and then you have a full. So also when I try to give them the animal spirit, like when the kids, I give them copy. You see the animal movement, just copy direct. But after that, the copy, you must thinking how do you copy. When you're growing up, like you professional, now you don't copy, but how can you build after you copy? So this is my school, animal pop school structure. So first, like you can just copy. After that, try to mix. But after that, you try to a little bit distance, and now you find your own, like you find your own style about the animal spirit. So this is in this animal pop school in Jakarta.
What is your first image of Naishen?
I think she's very straight, no joke.
No joke.
No kidding.
No
just
kidding.
Straight, no complaint. Just do it.
Oh.
So this is my So to me, I'm very slow, relaxed, and nothing to do. But I met her like I must believe it. Okay, so like a very contrast.
Oh.
So that's why I say, I find some partner.
Oh.
Oh, we, oh, we, ah, we, ah, we, oh. Okay. Energy, yes, and I need your energy. Put your heart to unite, we can beat all enemy. Enemy in reality, never broken is the we. Up your head, hot the pass, only praying is the key. One more greatest thing, yes, one more greatest thing. Holding all the loose things, stay in the good thing. Don't know what I'm saying, also what I'm doing. It's the best job that I ever working. Come on.
It's me, Bare, dari ibu kota. Lahir di Jakarta, Pasar Rebo tepatnya. Anak pertama dari 3 bersaudara. Punya adik perempuan semua. Dari Bojonggede sampai Cikini. Dari naik kereta sampai naik taksi. Desain grafis, main musik dan menari. Semua ku lakukan dengan senang hati.
Oh, we, oh, we, ah, we, ah, we, oh. Yeah. Oh, we, oh, we, ah, we, ah, we, oh. Let's go. Let me tell you something. Walk like a lion, falling in love makes you crying. Let you feel flow and flying, jumping so high like nobody can touching. Don't be taxing, take it slow, you can running. You can walking, you can scrolling, you can standing without stopping. This is time, always moving. Girls, how's it going?
Belajar menari dari 2008, berlatih terus sampai keringatan. From kota hujan to metropolitan, panas dingin aku tetap bertahan. Tulang dibanting, keringat diperas. Jangan banyak tidur nanti jadi pemalas. Belajar yang rajin agar wawasan luas. Jangan pernah puas biar semakin buas.
Oh, we, oh, we, ah, we, ah, we, oh. Oh, we, oh, we, ah, we, ah, we, oh. Oh, we, oh, we, ah, we, ah, we, oh. Oh, we, oh, we, ah, we, ah, we, oh.
Jacob, you told us about like you from a poor community, a very, very like sideway villages. Then after that you start to learn dance, and dance help you to see your life. Then how you use dance and art to help the poor community to see their life?
Yeah, because maybe other people, they move from the village to the city, and then I teach them how to dance first, any kind of dance, and then after that, the next level, I put them to the animal pop style. And then we selling. For example, not selling like something stuff. I mean, we demonstration also sometimes. We demonstration on the street. And then sometimes people coming to ask, what is this? What's going on with this group? And then I telling about what the background of their people here. And then maybe they're interesting. So they invite to like maybe perform somehow, some event. So and then they get like small money.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
and they
pretty
keep it
good.
for food or something. But sometimes also other job like commercial also. And then they have like they keep the money. They keep the money for event to event, and then they build like a group, and then they're searching. They make a schedule for the food.
Yes.
And also they have money also for maybe they can rent one house to live together.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the city.
Yeah. After we get the money from when we have performance.
Cool.
You understand? Sorry.
It's like a motivation.
Yeah, motivation.
Yeah, to survive.
Yeah.
Right. I think
Until
this...
now we still something like that in Jakarta. For example, me also we need something like that. Also the people, some commercial thing also to do just for have small, not about the big, but about the how to be sharing. The important is for sharing because why I call them for sharing. And they don't have nothing. They just want to practice. If I say you dancing for money, and then they will not, because they will get tired. But say no, you dancing for sharing later, and they get the money. Oh, so they can sharing, and then we build the group.
Cool.
Yeah, so they can help each other.
So will I be able to have this honor to invite you to teach me like how to learn animal pop, my program, How Are You? It's such a great honor and pleasure to invite the great two artists, Sunny and Jecko, to Taiwan. Thank you so much.
No,
thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.